Okay, guys, I'm just doing a short video, but about a very difficult subject. And it's very difficult simply because it's very difficult to talk about. I'm talking about scamming. Scammers, they're the scum of the earth, if put it mildly. I mean, I'm a victim of a scam. That happens about a month ago, well, not nearly that long, a couple of weeks ago. I lost about 6,000 Swedish krona, which is basically something equivalent to 650, 620 US dollars. I mean, can you imagine that in a week? Now, some people think, okay, but you just don't trust people. Well, that can be true, but since that happened, I entered Interpol and checked a couple of things out. It turns out most scammers are coming from West Africa, basically. And I guess it's not just a sort of, it's not exactly telling much because they move around a lot. I mean, Nigerians are experts in this. And with that being said, I'm not subjecting everyone from Nigeria to this kind of scheme, but it's very common, specifically in regions where, I mean, for instance, you don't have enough money for the month, you don't know how to get enough, and then someone comes up with the idea of, yeah, okay, hey, let's get scamming for a bit. And I mean, then you can get maybe tens or hundreds of thousands. And one other thing, they are often operating in smaller groups which then are connected to a bigger network. So maybe they don't get the whole cut for themselves. They had to pay a cut to their bosses, etc. You know, it's sort of a crime ring. They are very sophisticated when they are making up their profiles. They're making a very good image, which is easily leading the victim into that trap, and that makes it a bit hard for a victim to talk about this. Basically, because the victim feels very much ashamed of him or herself to being so stupid to fall for something they shouldn't. And that's exactly how I feel. I mean, I've been preparing for this for about 3 or 4 hours, but you know, I still find it hard to face that someone has to talk about this. But yeah, somebody has to do it, so I guess it would be me as well. Okay, I was talking a bit about where scammers are placed. They are moving around, specifically when it comes to being online. They change email servers rather often. They don't use the same, but one very common servers, or two of the most common ones, are Hotmail and Yahoo. Hotmail, which is basically because I mean, you can get an account in just a couple of steps, and as for Yahoo, well, you know, they have no security at all. And yeah, Gmail also comes to mind. And sometimes, if the organization behind the scam is very powerful and very rich, they make up their own domain name. So they always try to get things to look as convincing as possible. So that's the worst part. I mean, okay, I don't mind to losing nearly all my money in a week. I mean, okay, there's always an option of trying to putting bills forward in order when I get this month's payment. But it's a bit sad because, you know, if you want to file, if you want to apply a complaint about scamming to the police, what can they do? Absolutely zilch. Nothing. Nada. And why is that? Well, mainly because the scammers are not in the area. They are operating from anywhere else. And the problem is, you cannot get them as quickly as you can do if you if the operator of the scam is in the area, because by then, okay, you can just trace the IP. Oh, bloody hell. Oh shit, my eyes are going funny. Anyway, they are just operating the IP address and tracing it, and then bang, they track him down, or her down. Now, if this has to work internationally, there are several other laws and regulations that has to be complied to, which takes time. It takes a bloody lot of time, and I have the gut feeling. Okay, if I file a report on this, I do know it will never be solved. So I mean, that's the major. That's a major point issued why people don't report scams or don't think they should, because I mean it's pointless, really. I mean, you cannot. For one thing, you don't get anything paid back at all. No way. Okay, even if you do, maybe it's already too late. Who knows? Okay, that's all for this video. I'm Roger. Thanks for watching. Hope to hear comments on this. It will be fun to hear. Take care. Bye bye.
Take photo button.